What's going on, guys? Stein back with another video, and in today's video I will be talking about taking notes while watching a movie slash a documentary. Most people, when they watch movies, documentaries, TV, whatever, just mindlessly watch the movies, documentaries, TV, whatever. And for those of you who don't know what mindlessly means, you're just kind of going about it. There's no sense of purpose here. There's no end goal. And what I'm telling you to do is to take notes on the movie you watch. Take notes on the documentary you watch. So that way, you actually get something out of it, and you're learning from it, and you can, study those notes. Like, you can look back. Like, I went to the movie theater like the first week of March, and I saw Creed 3, and I took notes on the movie while I watched it. And 99% of people, probably like the whole movie theater, were not taking notes. And I cannot do something without tracking, without taking notes, without, studying it. Like, for example, when I'm, going to do my cardio right now, I'll listen to something educational. I'm not mindlessly listening to music unless I want to get pumped up. That's the rule I set for myself. Unless you really need to get something out of this, you want to go hard, then you can listen to music. But if you're not going hard, just like when you're in the car, like, there's no point of listening to music because you don't need to get pumped up for anything. You're driving somewhere, and you just need to listen to something educational to get the time away. So the same thing goes with, when I'm working out, taking notes on the workouts. When I'm working, taking notes on my work, how I can improve that. And everything that I'm doing, I'm taking notes, avidly. I'm taking notes and finding out new ways I can get better. And, I track the things that are important because, your health, your wealth, your love, and your happiness, those are the things that are important. You gotta track the things that are important in your life. Because if you're not tracking, you're slacking. I can't remember where I got that quote from, but it rhymes and it makes perfect sense. If you're not tracking, you're slacking. That goes with everything. You should be tracking, basically everything you do, because everything you do is a habit, and you want to develop positive habits. If you're not tracking what it is that you're doing, then you're kind of just playing the guessing game. I guess I'll do this, I guess I'll do that, I might do this. There's no plan here. You're not trying to accomplish anything in your life because you have no aim, there's no goal, there's no mission. You're just mindlessly, there I go, using the word again, you're mindlessly doing things. You never want to mindlessly do anything. And the example here of a movie, why I bring up a movie is because, I'm just so, addicted to learning new information. I just watched The Founder, a movie about how McDonald's and Ray Kroc was created, and I took notes on it, And as should you take notes on basically everything you're doing, because it's important to track your progress, important to track your life, especially your life. This is why, I'm a big proponent of journaling too, because it's basically the same thing of tracking your thoughts and writing things down. Because the more you write things down, the more you learn, the more you get better, the more you work out, the more your life improves. There's no such thing as overworking. There's only such thing as under-eating the quality of foods under sleeping, under drinking water. You know, there's no such thing as overwork. You can do as much as you can with the life you have. Is if you want to max out every single day to the maximum that you possibly can. And to do that, you need to have the highest amount of energy possible. To do that, you need to drink as much water as possible. You need to get as much sleep. Like whenever you're tired, like the rule I set for myself is whenever that first yawn comes, go to bed. It's like whenever, and not during the day because you don't want to mess up your sleep cycle, but at night when it starts to get 8, 9, 10, whatever, hear that first yawn, boom, go right to bed, because this just lets your body know, you're in this pattern of, I'm tired, I need to go to bed, I need rest, so that way I can attack the next day with as much energy and as much power as possible. And that's what I've noticed lately, is that, when I'll get up early and I'll grind like the whole day. I'm grinding the whole day. Once it gets towards nighttime, I'm still up at like 10 or so, and it gets past that, maybe it's even near 11 or whatever. It's starting to get pretty late. It's really hard to repeat that process again. So that's why going to bed early helps. That way you can set up your cycle to bed at this time. Get up. Get your cycle going for the new day, new process. Because you wanna be taking notes on everything. You wanna be working everything. Like, I don't believe in having fun and just enjoy your life, watch the movie, don't take notes. Like, I don't believe in any of that stuff. So, like, if you do believe that, I just want to watch this movie, I don't want to take notes on it, or I just want to watch this, documentary, I don't want to take notes on it, or I just want to watch this, whatever. No. This isn't the channel for you if that's exactly what you want to do, because we're trying to achieve the most results possible here out of life. To achieve the most results possible, you need to learn as much as you can. You need to put in as much work as you possibly can. If you can do those two things, if you can work and put in action, and if you can study and learn at the same time, you're going to be successful. If you don't do either of those things, or if you only do one, you're not going to be successful either. You have to do both. And, if you take away, like, let's say you take away the aspect of learning by not taking, because here's the thing. This is what I think about. Right now, if I just talked about watching the Creed 3 movie. If I go watch that right now, if I look at my notes, I can look at a full document of what I took for notes on that. Everyone else that watched that movie, that I was with watching that movie in that theater, they didn't do that. So if you were to ask them a question, what did you learn from this movie? What did you take away from this movie? Whatever. They wouldn't be able to answer the question as precisely as I would, because I took notes on it. And, I could go through my list of notes and say, I learned this, I learned this, I learned this. This was important. This is what I took away from this movie. And that's what's important, is actually taking things away from your life and from situations that you're in. Because if you're not, then the time is just passing. You're not learning anything. You're not growing. You're not improving. Gosh, there's like a fly or a bug or something in my head. You're not improving, you're not growing. You're not getting better. And that's what we want to do with our life. We want to grow, want to improve, want to get better. Take notes on the documentary/movie. Get better. Improve your life. This bug is going to drive me insane. So that's the end of this video. Alright. That's the video for today. If you like the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.